Welcome to Wildcards. We are the D-Gens of crypto, where we talk about all things on the block. Enjoy.
Yo, I love that Roy lets it run so I can finish my blizz right now. That's really nice. You all right with me? You all right with me?
Is that you, Steven? Is that you?
What you hating on? You hating on me right now? What, man? What shit you talking? you hating on my new what? My new sounds?
Damn, bro, that's
I'm not sure if it's working.
It's working different than it's ever fucking worked before. I've made some changes in my life. Have they all worked? Absolutely not. So I tried like this mic, this and that, all these interfaces, and nothing was working. That's why I'm always still saying, is this shit working? So I turned down the fans in my room because some of y'all know that there's a whole lot of fans in this room that I'm sitting for a certain reason. Wink, wink.
I wonder why that is.
I don't know.
Smoke weed every day.
Perhaps. So
you sound clear though. Like you sound like Stevie would sound in real life.
Yo, this is how I sound in real life. Book. What up? So apparently I grabbed some of these little kids gaming headphones. So like here I am feeling like I'm like directing traffic like at the airport, like air traffic control right now. We're like taking your order at McD's. But it's okay. I'm getting used to it. My hat feels different with these things on my head, but what are you gonna do?
Cobra you can't really wear those with hats. It's not comfortable, you know.
Exactly. But I extra conditioned today, so my hair is extra fluffy. Yes, I do take.
Say what?
You know, I shampoo, then I condition, and today I conditioned again. So the hat's fitting nice. The fucking headphones are rocking all right, and I forgot to remind everybody it's Friday night, motherfuckers. Shit, why are we talking about my microphone, Cobra? Why you gotta distract us? What the shit?
My bad.
So it's wild cards, bitches. It's Friday night. That's right. It's like the day after Thanksgiving. It was a crazy Thanksgiving. And what the fuck happens on a Friday night? If y'all don't know, you're about to find out, because I'm going to tell you. Every fucking Friday night, I don't know how many there are. I know that we're going to give away something if somebody can tell us how many fucking shows we've done at this point. Yeah, I love all those surprisey faces. But, yeah, what is Friday night? It's a bunch of homies kicking it on the couch. I'm going to tell you the story like I do all the time. We got to DM the wild cards, right? And so, we need to talk all the time. We're fucking stupid, and we're hanging out in this shit too much. Let's have a voice call on Friday nights. And this is us. This is our living room on a Friday night. We talk shit to each other. We get into fights. We reconcile. Everything is okay at the day. And I'll tell you something. If you're wondering who the fuck the wild cards are, yo, get ready, because I'm going to tell you. I got a list here. It says D. Clay, Hemi, Cobra, Hecka, Baba, Kahuna, Taxi, Roy, Beto, and last but not least, hit me.
The one and only.
The Cosmic Adonis. I mean, you know, the angels are singing. The sky's clearing. Life's changing today. So what do we do here on Wild Cards? It's a party of stupidity, hilarity, and maybe a little bit of info. It's not your financial advice. It's do research. We said it before. We're all sitting here on phones and computers and shit. Look up shit. Just because Cobra's telling you to buy that unicorn that's this golden shit over there, here and there, don't go get that shit. Go somewhere, ask somebody you might know or that you don't know, but hit that something. Get info. Don't ride on us shit you're hearing from us knuckle heads. So some weeks we get like planned special guests, and our boy Hemi, you know, he blesses everybody with shitloads of visuals and makes it all sexy.
That's right, I said Hammy.
And he's been a busy man this week. He's been traveling, getting shit done. We didn't plan a specific project to have with us for this week, but you know how it goes. Shit happens, and shit hits the fan once in a while. I got to remind y'all that it's like a little after 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So the first half of Wild Cards, we rock for about like what, an hour some change. And then we kill it and we start right back up and we unrecorded, uncut, extra ugly, and a whole lot of fun. It's a great fucking time. So that's how we do. Last week had the homeboy Nash up in the motherfucker. That was a good time. Had a lot of great info about just cross-chaining where he's from. Talked about like Axie Infinity, and that's kind of how he made the come up and got a stack of his followers. And here he is on this blockchain. So it was kind of a good time. And it's been an interesting week. But I'll tell you, we could talk about cryptos. We could talk about NFTs. We could talk a lot of things right now. But I'm going to tell you something. It's the day after Thanksgiving, and I already see myself and Roy and Hecka. We're already rocking our Christmas hats right now because that's how we fucking roll like that. You know what I'm saying?
Hecka.
But so Thanksgiving. How was everybody's Thanksgiving? Like, where'd you go? What'd you do? You stick around? You have a big party? You hang low? What's good? Anybody?
You go first, Stevie.
Oh, shit. Why do you got to ask me first? Okay,
I'll
fine.
go. So,
Taxi, you tell us.
So the day before Thanksgiving, had a family Thanksgiving with my family. And then the day of Thanksgiving, went to the mother-in-law's and had Thanksgiving there. So, yeah, it was lit. It was chill. It was good.
Was it rad?
Yeah, it was definitely rad. I was thinking, you know how KFC has like that bowl?
Hell
with,
yeah.
Like what? Like the mashed potatoes, the chicken,
cheese,
whatever.
Hell
yeah. See, like that's all I need. Like for like Thanksgiving, all I need is like turkey, mashed potatoes, corn, and I'm good. Throw some biscuits in there.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So wait, are you telling you had your Thanksgiving up in KFC? Is that what happened?
No, I'm just saying like KFC should adopt that. I mean, turkey can't be that much, you know?
Oh, yo, let me tell you something about turkeys. Can I tell you something about turkeys?
Well, they definitely did rise in price, but yeah, go ahead, tell us about them turkeys.
I don't know why them motherfuckers have been rising in price. And let me tell you something. Like, the past couple of years, I've been noticing mad turkeys around the spot. Everywhere you go, like, I'm hitting the brakes for turkeys crossing the street and shit, right? And I'm thinking, okay. I'm like, it's because of us humans, and we're taking over and taking away their homes, and they don't have a place to go. Bullshit. Yo, on the news last week, I live in the greater Boston area, so to speak, and they told us what happened. Yo, a handful of years ago, they started with 47 turkeys out in western Massachusetts. Within like 10 years, there's like about 250,000 fucking turkeys running across like all 3 states surrounded fucking Massachusetts, New York, and all that, just from these original 47. It's fucking crazy. And they're like, yo, if you see them, don't get scared. Shoo them away. Don't let them think that they're the boss. Like, don't let them cross the street. Like, they're saying, like, don't beat up no turkeys. But they're like, don't be nice to turkeys either. Like, don't let them get comfortable in your place. It ain't turkey land. So I don't know if you knew that. I'm going to bless you with that information. Word up to turkeys. They shouldn't be expensive. Just saying.
So what you're saying is like with FTX and all this stuff going on, really our main concern should be the turkey takeover.
Yo, they covered that shit in like South Park a while back, didn't they? All those motherfuckers taking over.
Got it all wrong. What he's saying is despite the market saturation, that turkeys is a good buy right now. Floor price went up.
That too. Turkeys only go up.
Just like pumpkins in October.
Listen, floor price guy. We started off with 47 turkeys. Now we got near 10 million. You think scooping up some turkeys is a good buy right now?
Let's see my vibe.
Whoa, is he Stone Cold? This is Stone Cold?
Hey, my boy, wait a minute, you interrupted me. Well, let's try this again. Wait a minute.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Gotta fucking love the fucking wild cards. Shit got so crazy. Floor price guy just fell off the floor right there. He just rolled out of the ring, past the turnbuckles. Shit.
Steve Austin doesn't have to answer the question.
Enough said. His theme song comes on. He's like, I'm done.
Hey,
The vibes are real in here.
listen. Everybody talking about the turkey, but where's the ham? Where's the ham?
Isn't ham like during Christmas? Or no?
No, you stop fighting ham because like, where's ham's appreciation out here? You know, shout out to ham.
I mean, I'd be rocking the ham Christmas.
There you go. But I say, you know what? Time to dump the floor turkey and invest in the ham. Get this ham season, baby.
You know what it is for me? I just don't like the ham mutations.
Man,
Who said ham mutations, right?
Yeah, but ham coins got a lot of utility.
I eat bacon all the time. Doesn't that count? Much respect to the pig. They provide us with a lot of nourishment in so many different ways.
They're the true legends.
They are the true legends. Shout out to pigs.
which pigs though?
Fucking floor price guy. What the
So,
fuck?
D-Clay, what would you do for Thanksgiving?
Yo, this is Ross. Nothing, bro. I worked in the morning a few hours. Was there for like 3-4 hours. And honestly, we didn't do nothing, bro. We just watched the movie, the wife and I. Kids went to sleep like around 8 p.m. or 7. And that was pretty much it, bro.
What movie?
Then it's what is it called? Nope. About aliens. It's on HBO Max. It's pretty good, actually, bro. It's pretty good.
Yo, that's not a Jordan Peele movie, is it?
No. It might be actually, bro.
That's the Jordan Peele one.
Word.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's like really, really good, bro. I mean, it's cool. We don't like sometimes. It's hard to get around watching a movie, because having the time to watch the full movie, and then you get older, also, I'd be knocking out, bro. Like, my wife knows, like, bro, like, be hitting 9 p.m. watching a movie, and I'm already snoring and shit. Like, what the fuck? She's like, what the fuck? We can't even watch movie together no more, So it was cool. We watched the movie yesterday, but yeah.
You gotta have that. You gotta have that coffee. You need a little cafezinho.
Be drinking
while you're watching
like 8 p.m., bro.
That's what I'm saying.
But yeah,
coffee will just keep you up for
sativa.
the movie, and then you pass out.
You need that sativa, not the indica. That's what's happening, brother. I know this. I learned this.
It happens quite a bit. No, you know what's funny? I only get sativa now, bro, for the same reason, bro. But then when it's pure sativa, your mouth gets dry. It's like cotton mouth. So
really,
here and there.
Is that the difference like that? You get cotton mouth from the sativas?
Yeah, I do. But I be getting fucking knowledgeable as fuck too, bro. You feel me? So I need to shut the fuck up sometimes. So it's not good.
Yeah, you become a genius with sativa all of a sudden, bro.
Shout out to the turkeys though.
Ham, baby.
Hey Roy, what'd you do yesterday for Thanksgiving? Bro, I do what I do every morning. I wake up, I turn to my right, I said, "Yo, you good?" And then I say, "What are we doing today?" And then, I get on my way. I went over. I had some sandwiches, turkey sandwiches. Took a nap. Woke up. Ate sandwiches.
Ham sandwiches.
Panes con pollo, bro.
Yeah. How many sandwiches did you have?
Well, you gotta consider the size of the bread, right? You get those little Hawaiian buns, so you might knock out like 6. What talking about? You get those little 6 or 7 sandwiches, and you get the wheat bread the next day, and you make yourself some turkey sandwiches and some lettuce. That's the day I had. Beautiful day.
Shut up, baby, dear.
Man, I had like 13 pounds of turkey yesterday. I visited my mother-in-law's house. I was in my dad's house. Man, I swear to God. Matter of fact, right now I'm eating.
Hey, how about you,
again,
Cobra? What did you do yesterday, bro?
Oh, you don't hear
bro,
me?
he was in the middle of fucking telling you.
Yeah, so Cobra, what'd you do on Thanksgiving?
Bro, besides eating 13 pounds of turkey,
Wait, is he talking right now? I'm sorry, bro. I can't hear you. I'm rugging.
Oh, shit.
Yo, you know what? The last
Clay.
night with
Cobra, how was it? Yes, sir. Bro, what did you do? Walk us through it.
bro. Well, basically, after stuffing my face with the turkey.
Hey, bro, hold up. Is she really talking?
Yeah, bro.
D Clay, yo, check it, brother, check it, real fast, just so you know. Our boy Cobra's speaking. He's explaining what happened on his holiday. He's like kind of told it like 1.5 times. So like, I love you. I'm not one to say that you're rugging or anything because like I know that you never would do that. But just in case, you might want to step down, step back. You know, love you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I can't hear Cobra, guys. I'm back. I'm gonna be back in. Give me like 5 seconds, bro. Just take a deep breath. I'll be back.
D Clay.
Well, after eating the 13 pounds of turkey, bro. I went to the movies. I went to go see Black Panther 2. Bro, that's a badass movie. Not gonna lie.
No spoilers. No spoilers.
Oh, it was really good.
Don't spoil that shit.
But it was dope though. It looks sweet.
Well, yeah, I didn't see the tweet. I didn't see the trailers whatsoever. So I just went in blind. And dude, it's really badass, man. It was really good.
So you went in blind to a movie and you watched it? What? You became unblind?
No, I usually watch the trailers before I go to the movies. I didn't even know who was the villain of the movie. If you guys haven't watched it, go check it out.
Who's a sick ass fool, huh, bro?
All right, yo, listen. It's not just because we know about Lil Ruthie,
I have always loved Latinos.
You know, Lil Ruthie went to watch that movie too, bro.
Are you kidding me? She told me you guys went together. That Elliot sat on her lap. But so I don't know if I'm totally full of shit because I don't think I am. I am a fucking comic book fucking aficionado, motherfuckers, and that's the real deal. So like, I swear to God, like in like the late 70s, early 80s, there was actually, and I was telling Cobra this earlier, White Panther. There was a White Panther, and he was I believe he was Puerto Rican. He was certainly Latino, and he was one of the first superheroes of the Brotherhood. Just saying. Google that shit. Tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I swear he was in a couple Spidey comics way back in the day.
He was? I'm gonna have to look into that. Do you have comics?
And if it what? Are you kidding me? Don't make me sign.
What's your best comic?
I'm not
favorite comic.
Well, yo, there's a difference between favorite, best, and all that, and we're not going to get into Stevie's fucking comic stories.
Yeah, we have to get back to Cobra's thing.
We got to get back because I think D Clay really wanted to know exactly what Cobra did on Thanksgiving and how many pounds of turkey he ate.
All right, D Clay, it was 13 pounds of turkey.
Stevie, it looks like the character you're thinking of is White Tiger.
Tiger, shit! I was close. Come on now, it was still a white something.
Wait. Is he Puerto Rican?
Hold on. I didn't get that part.
Stevie's trying to FUD Black Panther, y'all.
No, what the fuck?
He was created by Christopher Priest, who's the man.
Come on now, book. Okay, tell us more about our White Tiger, if you could, for a brief moment on your favorite show and mine.
Papo, that was my deal.
I was still looking for nationality. He's a police officer in the NYPD.
Yo, you're the guy in the chair right now.
Hey, yeah, he was Puerto Rican, guys. I looked it up when he was a Puerto Rican. White Tiger Hector Ayala is a fictional character appearing in American comic books published by Marvel Comics. Damn,
I have always loved Latinos.
So Cobra,
he was the first Latin American.
Nice.
So Cobra, how much turkey did you eat yesterday?
No, he wasn't Latino.
D Clay, it was 13 pounds. 13 pounds of turkey.
Cobra. That's what's up. Can we ask Hecka? Hecka, did you eat turkey or mashed potatoes and KFC?
Or mashed potatoes and KFC?
Either or, nothing in between. What did you do? Those are your choices.
I had turkey with some other things that won't be named because they weren't part of the options.
Yep, you're not allowed.
Did you have mashed potatoes?
I may or may not have had some mashed potatoes.
So you didn't have KFC.
There was no KFC.
Hey guys, I
Ooh.
want to ask Pollitos on Chain. What did you guys eat? Was there any tamales?
I don't think
What's
they
up?
celebrate in Mexico, do they?
To be honest, here we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Just like a normal day, you know.
What you mean, man?
Like it's more important like Christmas Day for us Mexicans, and that's where the whole family gets together. But in Thanksgiving, it's like it's just a normal day for us.
What you do that day, my
And New
boy?
Year and Christmas. But in New Year, we have a small gathering with the family, and then we go out with friends. And but in Christmas is the whole night with the family.
But what you eat yesterday? That's the
And Mother's
question.
Day also.
But what you eat? What you eat?
What we ate, I don't
Yeah,
know,
man.
like
I ate tacos.
I
Hey,
think a
you.
burger. I don't know.
Hey, yo. So Blake, what did you do on Thanksgiving, and what did you eat?
Where I live now, it's just my pops and my daughter. So I went over there and made a ham with him, all the sightings, watched football, had some buddies come over. We smoked out, ate like 4 times as much as I should have.
Did you say ham? Shout out to buying the dip.
For sure.
And the dip.
Hey, you heard Floor Price guy. He said it.
Yeah, listen, dump the turkey. Because it's hand season, baby.
So
So what up,
Stevie, now on
Balanque?
to you, Stevie. It's your turn.
Oh,
Well,
yo,
Kenny came up, but you have to go first.
well, I don't know. Am I a friendly host if I just grab it before homeboy and like cut our boy Balake off right there? Like, who does that? But I'm gonna do that, I guess. Okay, go ahead, Kenny. I want to hear from you, brother. What happened on your turkey day?
Some time with family and friends, and ate a bunch of turkey. Did not eat any KFC. I wanted to offer up a trade to Pollitos. We'll onboard you to Thanksgiving, and you can onboard us to Dia de los Muertos, and it'll be an even fair trade.
It sounds fair enough.
But you're gonna have to teach me how to celebrate, and we'll show you how to get down on Thanksgiving. I guess you could probably try and make a turkey taco. I don't know.
Yeah. I have lived 1 year in the United States, and I didn't know back then that Thanksgiving was like a big day, and like the whole family got together when I was as a foreign exchange student, and it was like, oh, that's nice. And then at Christmas, I thought it was going to be the same, and it was just like, meh, Christmas, whatever. I was like, oh, okay,
What you mean, whatever, my boy?
but at least in the family that I was living with.
Where'd you go on exchange?
I went in Jay, Oklahoma. That is a town of around 2,500 people or 3,500 people.
No shit.
Yeah, there was only one high school, and I lived in the like no neighbors basically in the wild.
And now, what about now? You live in the city or the country right now?
It was just 1 year. Like my whole life, I lived in. Besides that 1 year in Mexico, in Hermosillo, Sonora, the capital, and yeah, it's just
All right, Balake, you going to chime in right now? What's good? We got Kenny or we got me?
You know what, coming up? Because Joe always takes care of your people. Yeah, actually, more or less.
Yo, that's from the remake of fucking Shaft with fucking our homeboy fucking Sammy Jackson right there in that motherfucker too, right?
And Peoples.
Yo, Joe Peoples right there.
Peoples Hernandez.
Yup.
Don't ever disrespect me like you just got jumped in the Vatos Locos.
Yeah. All right, Roy, you got to chill out for a second. So, Where are we at then? So, Kenny, you tell us more about what's going on with yours, or what's going on with you, because I noticed you've been doing a lot of spaces, and I can sidestep for a second if you mind or you don't mind. What's good? What's good?
Yo, I mean, like speaking of spaces, I think we had one last Friday, and I just wanted to say on the record, I made sure that shit was done by 8 o'clock, and I told everyone where to be. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
Kenny out
here. Respect on that, motherfuckers. For real.
Yeah, y'all own 8 o'clock. I don't know. There might be another show going on by some so-called friends of the wild cards, and I think they're off their schedule a little bit. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Crypto Kev can maybe come up here. I saw him up there.
Damn, yeah, dog. You better come up here, bro. Fucking
The champ is here. I thought that it was going to start at 8 p.m., but then, like, we saw Twitter and it was open and then notification. Oh, yeah, we saw the notification that it was like, what? Like, let's get in.
Yo, I'll tell you something. Speaking of that shit, I think there's got to be, and I'm reaching out to some people here. Y'all probably aren't here, so what am I doing? But I think a lot of different Twitter spaces. Maybe I'm even talking about my favorite one that happens on Wednesday afternoon. But many Twitter spaces should all get together, figure out when they're all airing, when they're all doing shit, and come up with some sort of schedule so we'd be able to really I don't know if it's click on something or whatever to see yo, when's that shit popping? Because I know it's in when you set your reminder or whatever, but what if you don't? So it's I think there's almost got to be a TV guide type shit from back in the day with Twitter spaces. Because I'm going to tell you something. Shout out to you, Kenny, for running spaces and doing shit like that. Because the past handful of months, Twitter spaces, I feel like they've really gotten increasingly important. I said this before that I listen to Twitter spaces in the morning on the way to work instead of the radio or satellite radio. I obviously got to listen to some theme songs to get myself pumped up, but I'm listening to Twitter spaces. I get back in the truck, another Twitter space, and it's taken over for many reasons, for information, for meeting people, for hearing other sides of the story, so to speak, and all that. So, I think, different projects that are doing them more often, different people that are stepping up and doing them, they're important. So shout out to you, motherfuckers, you, Kenny, for doing one. But and obviously you, D Clay. I mean, you don't have to tell me because we already know it's Wild at Wednesday. I know it's my favorite fucking show.
D Clay. Yo, shouts out to Swaggins and Benny at the Bank. They got their cross chain on Monday and Wednesdays going off.
Swag mania.
It's heat. They're getting a lot of people cross chains that have these discussions and kind of finding common grounds where you might not think you have them. You definitely do. Check them out for sure. Crossing chains.
That's real. It's good to know because I mean, shit. A lot of us do purchase the old Cardano NFTs, and a bunch of us probably have a little play going on too with other chains. So it's always nice. I mean, there's a handful of other Discords that I'm in. Yeah, I'm sorry, Heck. I know you're a maxi. You love Cardano. I got it. But I mean, shit, there's some cool projects on some other chains. Y'all know, before I found Cardano, I opened up a MetaMask and I already had shit in there that I didn't know about from before. So I started on Ethereum and came over here to Cardano. But there's other shit out there, and I think the Cardano community and all that is fucking fantastic. But it's kind of like that echo chamber of Discord, where you can go to a Discord and be like, yo, we love this project. Me too. I love this project too. Yeah, I wish everybody else loved this project, but nobody who doesn't know about that project is going to that Discord. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of you got to take it elsewhere. Same thing with these Twitter spaces, when that cross chain, letting other people know about other shit. And that's why it's kind of cool to see a bunch of these homies who are from other spaces or other chains, so to speak. Sorry, hecka. They're tapping in with, other chains, including Cardano, and hanging out and doing spaces with them too. So I think that's kind of gangsta, straight up. Shout out to all those other motherfucking blockchains. Sorry, brother.
Talking about
Eka.
crossing, have you guys seen that new marketplace called Vimeo? I'm not sure if they launched yet, but it's a marketplace for I think it's for ETH, ADA, and Sol. You guys checked that out yet? They had a pretty cool trailer with
Is that up and running, or is just are you just talking about the trailer?
That trailer was fucking gangsta.
Yeah,
it was, and I saw Clay there and everything. It was pretty cool.
I saw Cobra too.
What do you guys think about that?
Cobra. That's Bit Squad's space, isn't it? That's Bit Squad, like before. That's his marketplace, so he's going to lean ADA. So it would be beneficial for that to be successful.
Well, I've seen some mixed feelings. I've seen some people say that it's a good idea. Others, they don't give a shit. Others, well, they don't want it. I think it's kind of cool. I think it gives exposure one way or another. At the end of the day, it's going to take a lot of NFTs from ADA going to a certain marketplace for it to work. But hey, you never know.
Let me ask you a question, Cobra. Because, well, it's not really a question, but I like when the owner of the place has
What?
What? Y'all too rowdy here, but I like my marketplace owners like they treat their wallet. It doesn't matter if it goes to the business. It doesn't matter if it goes to personal. That's how I like my marketplace.
Yo, floor price guy.
Real quick, can we acknowledge floor price guy's PFP? He updated it. We're trendsetters, baby. Let's go.
I'll acknowledge. I can't even see that shit. I don't even know where my fucking phone is.
I didn't get the memo. Y'all didn't send me the memo. I come in here ridiculous without a Santa hat. Everybody in the audience, like swag is down there. Like, look at this chump without he didn't bring. Come on, swag mania.
So floor price guy, I just got to ask you right now. Is that daddy daycare? Are you running? Are you working at an orphanage? Are you a foster parent of the Brady Bunch? Like, what's going on? It sounds like there's a whole bunch of kids fucking coming at each other like spider monkeys up in there. What's good?
I plead the fifth here, my boy.
Because I saw D. Clay gave you like a 100, like after you said what you said, like he knew exactly what you were talking about. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest. This is just me. I didn't hear everything you said because of the monkey fight going on over there.
It's complicated. You wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand.
I don't understand a lot of shit, to be honest.
You don't understand my pain right now, my boy. My pain.
Empathy's a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker. I'm gonna try to understand your pain someday. Maybe I will. Maybe you might not know. I am surrounded by a bunch of crazy monsters all day at my day job by choice, mind you. I wake up and I'm like, I choose to go be a special education teacher, and we're going to see how we're going to either change the future or not. And so, yeah, and usually there's shit being thrown around and we're jumping on desks and it's fucking bananas up in there. So I feel your pain. But bringing it back, that marketplace, hitting all three. Cardano, ETH, and Sol. What was your takeaway on that? Just to sum it up, so I can get you what you were saying.
Oh no, I was just saying that I like when the owner of JPEG could play around with a little bit of the money. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking forward to more marketplaces being this way. You feel me? Maybe it's personal, maybe it's business. It doesn't matter. Who's counting? Who's really watching here, right? Who's really observing?
Free marketplace could be a beautiful fucking thing. I was kind of upset when Free Roam didn't take off, because I'm like, yo, that shit's sweet. You open up that shit, it says what's in your wallet, what the floors are, what your approximate value is. I'm like, this shit could pop. And then, okay, now shit moves a different way, and now they're going to be Flipper, and so now you got another opportunity or an option for what you're going to do. And then I think FET's doing something too with a marketplace. I'm not sure. You can't quote me on that motherfucker. But
yeah, he is.
Okay. So there we go. There's now potentially we don't have to just go to CNFT.io and have that shit canceled. You remember that shit?
Yeah, who doesn't? What's up, Swaggins?
Swagheads in the motherfucker.
Since he's
Swag
just now
media.
talking, he has to tell us what he did yesterday.
Yo, you got one
What'd
of
you
those
do
with
first?
the?
What'd you eat?
Oh shit! Fucking. We had I had about 16 to 18 pounds of turkey, and I watched a shit ton of Baywatch, to feel lean while I was stuffing my face.
Swaggins is a pro.
Dude, Swag Mania is fucking strong here.
Swag Mania.
Hey, yo, what's good? Hecka, I'm a maxi too, bro. Don't get me wrong. I love Cardano, right? But the future, man, the future's interoperable. Future is togetherness.
Did you watch the recent whiteboard from Scottfest?
Yeah, man. Oftentimes I have trouble sleeping, so I'll just throw on a whiteboard video and go right out.
I feel like that was a great way. A lot of the stuff he said was a good way of putting it how like the future is interoperable, but it all still needs Cardano, and a lot of it's going to flow through Cardano. So,
Hey,
I don't invest in other chains. I don't have any hate, but it's just not where I think my money needs to go.
Can I? I feel a little bit awkward right now because Swag doesn't have a Santa Claus hat. So Swag, I mean, come on.
Bruh, you got a menorah? You could put one on the menorah.
Put one on. Put one. Let's see it, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, where, like, is this just like I'm gonna fucking put this thing in Google and it's gonna spit it back out for me? Like, how are we doing this shit?
Do me a favor.
Yeah, there's a bot for that.
Send me your.
It's called Roy's DMs.
I'll work on that right now. I got you.
Yo, I want a menorah too. Hit me with a menorah.
Yo, I just made D-Clay a fire-ass one. I'm going to post it right now. That shit, D-Clay, better make this your PFP, bro. I hooked up
No,
the
it is.
No, new one. I hooked up the horns and everything. I'm going to post it to the top right now.
But like the little one, bro.
The champ is here.
The champ is here. Horns.
Hey, shout out to Mint.
That's good. That's a really cute hat.
Hey, so I heard that Taxi was minting that one project that minted today, bro. Keyboard Warriors.
Yo, where are you, Taxi? What's good, man? I was actually gonna. That was on the list of shit to throw on the table today. Look it up.
No, I really didn't. And wait, I thought they were supposed to mint tomorrow, but I guess it's today, right? And then wasn't there a bad mint earlier on NMaker too?
Nah. Oh shit. Taxi. That's like telling D Clay he fucking rugged. You just don't. I don't know. Did they?
No, I think
was there a problem? I'm fucking with you.
Keyboard Warriors Internet Cafe. I think that like maybe Whitelist minted today, but I thought like the mint was like tomorrow. But then there was another mint that was like this, and I saw people complaining about that.
I actually saw NFT Maker trending, bro. It literally said trending. I clicked on it, and there was people complaining about how not to use it. Like if projects can learn not to use it for hype mints.
Well, how many conversations have we had about the same thing, man? It's just like it always goes back to the same thing. They just continuously let these things happen. Maybe it's just somebody. Maybe it's just the user that they're doing it themselves. They don't have enough tech support. I don't know, man. But it's not fucking working.
Do they not have a solution, or like? I'm not sure. Like, I mean, it's been just problem after problem.
Yeah, I've heard people close to them defend it by saying, "We're not the consumer; the project is." So they're successful at the end of the day because the project got their money. Like
they have a do-it-yourself option, don't they? The cheapest option is a do-it-yourself option. So like they always
that's
say
my
that
point.
If you choose that one, then it's on you, not on us. But it looks bad for them every fucking time, so they should probably get that shit out.
Well, actually, I mean, you do kind of have like a point. Like if NMaker has this reputation and a project chooses it, should some fault go to the project?
Yes and no.
It's all
I
of
see
it.
it
They
very.
chose them.
Yeah, but I just see it
So
very lazy from their part too, man. It's just like
yeah, yeah,
if
yeah,
we
yeah.
have this common thing all the fucking time, and you just can't, dude, address it. You know what I'm saying? Just make your service that'll include some type of tech support that could actually just fucking do it. I don't know, man. It's just ridiculous.
Well, dude, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
but like, does
not
it still go back to the project?
Option.
Like, what if a
There are
project
better
said we're
options.
using NMaker? Beware, minting might be a problem. Would the project be okay by that or no?
no. So this is what it really like. You know, NMaker can't support high mints. That's what it comes down to, right? Like, you know, so many mints have happened, and the website shuts down. It stops operating, and then
You see what I'm saying? That's
yeah,
crazy.
and that was early beginning. But now you get the screen that says loading, waiting. It's a high capacity. But this is what happens basically when you got 5,000 degens clicking on the same thing, right?
See, I think there's like a huge opportunity for like the minting process and whatnot. Because like, if you guys like seeing like what happened with Taylor Swift with Ticketmaster, and I know just from like experience of like trying to like buy tickets. No, but it's true though. Like,
no, I'm sorry. I thought it was
you
muted.
weren't seeing me go. You weren't seeing me going there. I know, but yeah, I went there. I mean, it is a Web2 problem though, because I mean, like buying tickets, bots just buy up the tickets constantly, and it's been going on for years. So like there is a huge opportunity, in my opinion, for Web3 to like handle mass like volume.
Well, Taxi, I see it like this. They really don't care, because if they're not addressing it, and if they can't support like high volume like that, to me it's like, well, I don't care. We're still making our money. Well, whatever happens, who gives a shit? It's just bad for business.
But isn't that the same thing that like CNFT, like isn't that the same thing that we were kind of saying about CNFT IO, like before they like went down?
Yeah, that's a good example.
Well, I got a question real quick, and I could be inaccurate, so that's why it's a question. NMaker, I was just playing a video game or two the other night, and I swear that was the platform. They were like a game made through NMaker, and then there was another project that I think started midday or did an AMA number 2 today. Again, I'm not just trying to be like whatever, but something about space and stuff like that. And they were making a game, and they're going through, and again, I think it's NMaker to make the game. Y'all know about any of that, or am I just shooting out my ass?
No, that was the project we had on Wallet Wednesday, bro. It's a new project. It's called Galaxies something. It's from the same guy who's in with Ada Ninjas.
Okay.
Yes, that was that project, bro. Which it was weird to us because when we had him, right? They told us the mint was gonna happen very soon, and you know we even brought it up like, oh, I think it's a little too soon. You guys have only like 1,400 followers on Twitter, but they seem to be like on board with it, and they did say it was an NFT maker. It was the first time NFT maker was actually doing a game.
So how is a game being like involved with NMaker and the minting?
I think they're doing. I think and apparently it's not even from NMaker. It's called some other stuff. It's called like NMaker Gaming or N Gaming or something.
Yeah,
else,
yeah.
It's a whole different entity. But I do want to mention though, before we go on that subject, that any project I've spoken to before that has used NFT, that has used NMaker, and they haven't minted out, because that's one thing that we've seen a lot. They don't mint out completely. When we talk, when we're gonna call it whatnot, most of them have told me that when they come in from the outside, they come into Cardano, you automatically see the biggest platform thinking is NMaker or JPEG Store. So right off the bat, I'm gonna go with them. And that's what I think is happening. And I told them, well, when you guys weren't aware that, we had issues before, and their response is, no, we weren't aware of it. We just right off the bat, you come into a space and you see the biggest platform is JPEG Store and Maker, so you decide to go with them.
So the projects aren't doing their DD. So then if that's the case, then that would go back to the projects.
And influencers.
Yeah, bro, I think so.
Well, now, did NMaker do the Ore?
Yes.
Yeah.
See, I felt like was that efficiently done?
No, they ruined the first mint. I mean,
oh shit.
Yeah, so like that first mint was, I get it. Like there was some responsibility taken from both parties, but that mint failed, and then the public mint of the Ore was completely like free range for the people who got there first. You had motherfuckers minting like 30 plus NFTs, and then people like me, I couldn't get 5 in. So it was a mess. It was trash. It was a joke. And then they came back and they said, you guys aren't the consumer. The project is, and they got their mint money. So we did our job. Straight up.
The thing,
Facts.
the thing with NFT Maker is that he was one of the pioneers in the NFT minting process. So right now he has a lot of demand because he's pretty known, and for sure he knows of the problems of it. But since a lot of people are still coming to him, he doesn't feel like to change for a solution to the
Well,
problem.
that's terrible.
Yeah, I know,
That's
but
exactly my
like
point.
for him, it's like I'm still getting money in, so or whatever's fixing the problem. But I think in the future there are gonna be tools for the creators to have have a very simple way to mint it process, open source for somebody that publish it. And I don't know. Let's wait if somebody comes.
Pollito, let's put you on the hot seat. You ready?
Let's push on the hot seat. Yeah, I'm
Put you on
ready,
the hot
man.
seat, my boy.
All
Hey,
right.
You're trained for this, Politos. You good? You good?
Okay. All right.
Pollito,
Pollitos,
thank you, Royce. If you were the founder of NMaker, would you fire Patrick? Would you like bye-bye? Take care,
If
my
you
boy.
were the founder, you
If you
fire
were
Patrick.
if you were the founder of if you were the founder of NMaker, would you fire Patrick? Let me ask you that question.
Let me change position because there's a dog barking, or I don't know what animal. I'm going inside. I was in the
Well,
rooftop.
the animal is saying what it's trying to say, obviously.
If I were the founder of any maker, will I fire Patrick?
Yes, sir.
We don't know. To be honest, I'm not in the whole drama, and I don't know the whole situation. I just know that the very beginning of it was only minting with the end maker.
Well,
So
that wasn't the question for you either, but good answer.
Yeah, good answer.
The man's apology.
So is
He was keeping it
Patrick
political.
is he at fault on this?
Real quick, I
like,
want to touch on something important.
Go ahead,
The champ is here. Special Christmas PFP. Go ahead and rock it, Pollitos. Cobra, I got one for you too, bro. It's up at the top. It's pinned. Swag, rocking it. Swagging's looking good, man. Damn. I'm gonna have to buy.
You said you're making a Christmas NFT. Or I didn't hear correctly. Sorry.
Y'all don't celebrate Christmas either in Mexico, bro? What's going on?
We celebrate.
Pollitos. He's throwing Santa hats up on people's PFPs right now.
That's why I love the PFP with Santa. We need one then.
So right now Roy is basically like Santa Claus himself, giving out hats to everybody, whether they've been naughty or nice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we need one then.
I think you got one too, cuz I think there we go. If you go to the top of the shit and you scroll. I'm learning this because I don't even know how to pin shit. But if you go to the top and you scroll around, you're gonna see "Let's Go" to you.
Declay tips with the Santa hats, and then the green gif of the elf.
Let's go, Pollitos. Listen, I got a random DM right now that said throw a Santa hat on my shit, fam.
The champ is here.
Okay.
Dude's fucking legendary.
I got a question for Floor Price Guy.
Yes.
Well, Mr. Floor Price Guy, what's the first NFT you're going to be shorting when Gucci comes out?
Damn. Let me pop a JPEG store. Wait a minute. Let me see what's going on. See what's going on here. I see I see malicious intent. I see money. I see desperation. I'm going with Nsig here. I'm sorry. I'm going with Nsig. Me
Or
and me
imagine
and
everybody throwing some shit.
me and the ape community decided that we're gonna trial and error that new application in Cardano. So listen, it's gonna be pretty fun.
Yo, can I hop in? I was fucking hunting for my first ugly bro the other day because I keep doing this. I do this probably like once or twice a month, and I saw this mint, delicious bushy mustache motherfucker. He was super fucking ugly, and I loved it. And I went in on JPEG, fucking clicked on that shit, and it wouldn't show me buy. It said it was listed for 165. I clicked on it. It wouldn't let me buy. I did it like 85 times. I ate like 65 pounds of tuna while I was doing it. And I could not get that shit. It just
And that
wouldn't
was
let
a
me. It was like,
mustache
no.
ugly?
Yeah, dude. I was like, this
Ah.
is my ugly. But it wouldn't let me buy that motherfucker.
That was
Hey, now we are on the Christmas time also.
Chill.
We now have a Santa hat.
A what?
A Santa hat. The man said a Santa hat. For Christ.
That's not how you say
Santa
it.
hat, gang, gang.
That's what's up. And yo, Swaggins, I mean, I guess we could put you on blast by being like, what? You don't have a ugly bros yet? So does the story end? Okay, we get it. Does the story end that you never got one? Or did you get yourself an ugly bros?
There's no Christmas miracles in this story. I have not picked one yet. I got to find that one, man. That one that I vibe with, yo. And I really want a bushy mustache, so I'm going to keep looking.
Don't ever disrespect me like you just got jumped in the Vatos Locos, you heard?
But listen, let me go back to a question. I am excited when that application comes out, right? Because, it's like the old guard wants to, let me just recap. Because I don't know about ugly bros. I don't. Shout out to them for they're trying to do their thing. But I know about drama. If you want to talk about drama, there's been a drama. There was drama in Switzerland where Patrick and Moned with an yeah, they got together. And they were saying, you know what? People are talking about flooding the apes and shorting the apes. And I was just like, damn, okay. So what community is going to short who? I'm excited about that. Swaggins right now is like,
Hey, Roy, you make great edits in photos. Do you also use Photoshop, or what tools do you use?
Photoshop. I literally do this on phone, bro. Just like
Microsoft Paint.
a la huevonada, you know?
A la huevonada.
Yeah, a la huevonada. No uso ninguna aplicación, solamente lo hago en mi teléfono.
Who said I use a pen
So
and
it looks
pencil?
like there is
Sick
another
ass
rug
fool.
on the Cardano blockchain.
I have always loved Latinos.
There goes
Hi,
Cardano
Grandpa.
Village.
Ooh, can we talk about Cardano Village? Can we talk about
Oh, wait.
Bro, don't say that, bro. I got one.
Okay, so wait.
Hey, Ronnie.
Wait, real quick. Check out the PFP. Sheesh. I also pinned it at the top. Shout out to Ronnie.
It's a nice echo effect you got there on the Roni going on these days, Roy. So what's up? Keeps on going. Ronnie. That was good. So, yo, what's this tool you're speaking of, floor price guy? That you're like, oh, when this shit, it's gonna be the hotness. What the shit are you talking about? I was all confused.
It's called Gwiki. It's called Gwiki, and
Wiki,
and it's a short and it's a short. Gwiki.
Yeah. So what's it called again? One more time, just for the soundboard.
Gwiki.
Okay. And what is it?
It's basically to shorten NFTs. Basically, like you could just shorten them up, and it's gonna be everybody's every project creators and collectors' favorite thing, right? So now we're gonna get people probably putting pressure on the floor, or it's gonna be interesting. So,
and you're shorting the floor price, not a specific.
Is it a necessary interesting though? Like really? Like is it really necessary? What do you guys think? Is it a necessary?
No. It's a tool created out of hatred for animal NFTs. That's
animal. I think he hates every NFTs that's not an unsig.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I have an ego too, right? I'm just a little
Unsigs
bit
aren't
more.
NFTs. I heard that dude
Hey, bro,
say it himself. We gonna
hey, you
go
know
into
what's
that or
crazy,
what?
guys? Hey guys,
What?
you know what's crazy though? I saw somebody, I think it was El Maskin. He's not
Shoot.
in here, but he tweeted a picture of the JPEG store, right? And I guess these fools the collection for Unsick is 30K, and the holders are only 1,500, bro. So I don't know, you know. I think that I remember when they came out, bro. It was cool and everything. I mean, they look cool to a certain extent, but it wasn't like to be out here to give you the right to tell people that their NFT project or whatever they're doing is not actual art, but yours is because you somehow feel like you're almighty. It just doesn't make any sense, you know. But that's
Give
what's
him a reach around.
ugly, bro. Ugly,
He
bro.
was always
Oh,
kind of
sick
a
ass.
dick. He was one of the first people I muted on here, actually.
You're a dick.
But if he didn't make the shit, somebody else would have, man. And you know, I don't think it's a bad thing to have around necessarily. Like
It's
people are
not.
gonna do whatever they want. It's a blockchain.
It's not. But I mean, you know, you can't take a shit out of people trying to make NFTs a business when you got over 1.5 to $3 million, and now you created this tool, right? That's also going to give you a little bit of kickback money too, right? This is why that thing where you attack projects for saying they're businesses. Come on now, son. Come on.
Hey, that's crazy when you think about it because homie doesn't have anything else just to drop, right? There's no team, there's nothing else. So when you think about it, homie really out here walk out with like 1.5 million, bro. Because when this shit dropped, ADA was at $2 or $3, and that's insane if you really think about it. Because you're gonna give somebody a hard time when ADA's at 30 cents, but you don't
Wait,
give
no,
somebody a
that's
hard.
not when that Unsix didn't drop when it was at $2 or $3.
It did.
Did it?
Bro,
Yeah,
heck,
yeah,
are
yeah.
you,
So
bro? Are you interrupting me to tell me non-factional information, dog? Are you for reals right now? Come on, okay. Yo, boss.
Price, wait a minute, D-Clay, do you have that information?
Vatos Locos forever. Hey, Generation Rhino dropped too, though. No one's talking about them.
I
They're coming
remember
back.
Unsigs being talked about being at like 1,000 ADA floor when it was like what, May or June of last year.
And that's when ADA was like $1 something, right? Like about to be $2 already.
Yeah, that was like, I think like it was like just like like breaking over 100 if I remember correctly. But yeah, something like it wasn't like anywhere around the $3 or anything.
No, because
How many do you have, D-Clay?
Yeah, it was about $1.
I don't have any, bro. You
I'm
swear,
not.
dog. Hell no.
I'm not saying he was speaking in facts, but earlier in the space he said he made over 900,000 ADA and 25% of it went to NFT Maker for the mint process. So take
Yeah, I
that
heard
with
that.
a grain of salt.
I heard him say that too. I didn't know how much of whatever he was saying was real, to be honest, because at one point, dude's like, well, first of all, shit, we're going to talk about that right now. Okay, first of all, when he grabbed the mic, he's like, I'm not even here to talk about this. I'm here to talk about blah, blah, blah. And dude's like, nah, you're here to talk about this, brother. So then kept on pushing him a little bit. He was just saying like, no, I never considered my my project NFTs. They're not NFTs and blah. And he just sounded really just I don't even know, just ignorant or just backtracking on everything. And I didn't know what the hell his goal was or his intention of that discussion at all from the get-go.
Yeah, my problem with the guy is that he looks like he's tech savvy, and that's wonderful. That's great. And he's not $100 bill, so you don't have to like the dude. But he's just such a fucking rotten soul when it comes to everything that's not related to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dude, chill the fuck out.
Tell us how you really feel, Cobra.
That fool say he's our FTX, bro. He's Cardano's FTX.
Yeah, I guess people just get their clout with being a certain way, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
My tools.
Cobra,
I mean,
you got to use your
anything?
tools, Cobra.
Are they doing do they have any like plans, or are they just like
it's
an
art, bro?
project?
It's
so
art.
like
Divorced from utility, my guy. Divorced.
So then they divorced from utility. So he did promise utility.
He had utility at the day of the mint, and he sold out. He said this was a ticket for the next chapter of the project, and then straight up was like, "Oh, I can't believe I did that. My beautiful, beautiful art that I slaved over a canvas for, it now has utility, so I've devalued it. So I'm going to go ahead and devalue it more by going back on that." and then saying that it was all in just the gesture of being true to his beautiful, beautiful charts. Artwork that he made.
Oh boy, yeah. I mean, like if he minted and got his bag and was just like the whole time this is art, then that's fine, I guess. But yeah, that's a different story.
Well, good for him for showing up on Fart Space earlier tonight. I don't know if that's what you guys were talking about earlier, and having a big audience to at least showcase that whole shenanigans. And that's just another brick in the wall, so to speak, of all this bullshit. There's a whole bunch of random bullshit that happens, and it's bullshit. And what are you going to do? I guess it feeds the fun and the drama and the information. But at the end of the day, it just shows you that there's people who are just trying to get dough, trying to do something and self-serving. You know what I mean? What are you going to do? There's a lot of people like that. And they're not doing it in a nice way.
Hey,
surprise faces.
Hey, can I ask
What's
you a
going
question?
on, fellas?
Oh, Hemi, never mind.
doing?
Shut up.
No way.
The one and only.
That's right.
What's
That's right. I said hammy. That's right. I said hammy.
Missed you guys.
That's
what some amazing, bro.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, him sounds soft.
Happy holidays, guys.
Hey,
Thank
fool,
you,
get Hemi
Roy,
a hat,
for
bro.
the nice hat, bro.
So Jaime, first of all, what did
That
you
was
do
proper,
yesterday,
Balaki.
and what did you eat?
Oh, I ate all kinds of turkey yesterday.
You sound really
How many
stuffed,
pounds
bro.
exactly? Did you weigh it?
Did I weigh it?
I
don't
should
weigh
have.
it,
I mean,
bro.
we all should have weighed
Bro,
it.
I don't do that.
Cobra's the only one
I
that
fucked
did.
up yesterday, bro. What are you telling me? The separation, 1% milk.
Bro, you're telling me you don't weigh your bird before you eat it?
Nah.
No, Cobra's like, I think Cobra like weighs it before he puts it on his plate.
Well, that's not that funny. You do that at some
Damn.
restaurants, that happens. You weigh that shit, you pay for that shit.
Touche.
Or not even in restaurants. I mean, just on the sidebar, just saying. Sometimes you got to weigh that shit. Sometimes you don't. You know what I mean?
I guess it's a Puerto Rico
Sometimes you
thing.
bundle it up. No, that's actually a Brazilian steakhouse I was referring to. And I was also talking about Hemi and his bundles.
Man, don't be talking about my bundles like that, bro.
Hey, Cobra, you're not vibing, dude.
You guys ever heard about a turducken?
Oh, yeah, man. You rocking one of those for the giving?
A duck inside of a chicken, inside of a turkey.
That is just American gluttony at its finest. Wrap that shit in a pig's face, in a fucking cow's ass. Wrap it up in a goat's tail and put it on the barbecue and smoke that shit. That's right. America.
That's one way to celebrate.
That's how we do it.
Yeah, dude. Food
Rock,
coma.
flag, and eagle.
Wait, who said Cobra is not vibing?
I saw it's a vibe and all using the Santa hat except Cobra.
Cobra's the only. Cobra's the only one that never. Yeah, he's the only one that never comes.
Should I leave and come back in? Do I need to reset the room like that?
Cobra's the Grinch. So, Hemi, what did you eat?
Damn.
Nah, Cobra's the one that's feeling like.
Wait, hold up. Taxi doesn't have his on either. Let's be fair.
Yeah, he does.
I do.
He's got the miniature cap.
I must be rugged.
Hey, Hemi, back to you. Hemi, so you started your day off, and you made a few mistakes, I guess, putting conditioner and whatnot. But so then you had some turkey.
How did you know, bro? I went 3-1 this morning, so don't say that one. But
that's sacrilegious.
3-1. I'm not
did 3-1.
For like
I didn't even did 2-1. I went 3-1, bro. I said, "Fuck it, I'm doing a whole body wash in this deal."
That's a big mistake. Big mistake.
Well, crypto's low, you know what I mean? And Hemi didn't show us the money earlier, but that's the way of him doing his part tonight, saying, yo, shit ain't right. He can't buy all three parts. He's got to put it.
You're not getting it. See, they slap the 3-in-1 on there. It's a cash grab. That's just a cash grab. They put the same price
Show
on
you the money.
You think you're getting a deal, but you're not. You're better off just probably getting shampoo and conditioner and just using that to wash.
Because I mean, I don't know, man. I thought I was making out with a deal, and apparently I'm not.
They
I
repped
was
you,
in that
bro.
bundle mode, and so I went with 3-in-1.
Yeah, they were like on SIG. They were like, yeah, here's your utility. And like,
Who
oh,
said I'm sick?
no.
Hey, what is anyone up here minting or selling or flipping or what, bro? What's going on? I hear from many people in the space that things are quiet, they're silent. Are we just going through the holidays? Are we just chilling here? I just want to know.
Wait. Are we not gonna talk about Clay's video? Are we not gonna talk about that, or just
Bro,
want to
it's too
just jump
much.
into
The
this?
Oh
news
yeah,
still,
yeah.
the
Just
news is
skip
too
that right
big,
over,
bro. To
especially
be
with the
honest,
Clay.
bro, I don't want to get
Smoke
into like
weed every day.
Now I think it's
Did
cool,
Clay
bro.
have not
I
brought
think
that up yet?
nah, bro. I just don't want it.
Surprisingly,
I mean, like,
not, man.
I'm gonna be honest, dog. Think about it, bro. Think about it, bro.
I've been
Just
thinking
think
about
about
a
it.
lot over the
I
holiday,
think it's
and
cool. I
like the
think it's very
Clay, no
cool. I think that
Clay.
it's one of
You
the.
going no Clays, the Clay?
I mean, for me, bro, I'm gonna say, and I said this before. Clay is the play. If I had honestly, if I had a bag, bro, like if I was to have 100,000 ADA bag right now, I would definitely spend at least 50% of the bag for nothing but Clay. I think that what they will achieve, bro, it's coming and it's gonna come. And I think when people realize it, is imagine you wanting to buy Clay at 10,000 ADA when it is at $3 or $10 or $5, bro, and it's gonna hit people nasty, bro, because some of these people, bro, like they don't mind, bro. You think some of these Ethereum motherfuckers, they don't mind dropping one ETH on a Clay right now, and when it goes up, then let's get in and play. But I do think that Clays are gonna be one of the projects that manages to get to that level. Again, it could be the partnerships paying off. It could be many things, but I think the team is definitely working to get to that level. And then again, they got me, bro. Come on, stop playing.
Crossing chains.
Okay, Mr.
Yeah, but
Ambassador, let's
where's
talk about the
floor
video.
price guy? I mean, he's the
Can I
one that
ask you
really
a
gauges
question?
the floor.
An influencer.
Bro, you asked me the wrong question. I'm gonna take my hat off, bro. I'm gonna take this
I'm
hat
asking
off. I'm telling
you,
you right now, bro.
why do you think that despite the drama with the space buds tracing the art and all that, and the partnerships that Clays have, why is the floor lower than space buds?
Because Spaces was the first project that dropped in Cardano, bro. It was the first NFT that we actually had in Cardano, bro. I mean, that's old
First
fun, my boy.
10,000 collection.
Yeah, bro. It's like the first 10K collection we had in Cardano, bro. Everybody knows it. Alessandro Berry, bro, won an award. That's all news, my boy. We gotta get the news.
I wonder, what do you think Clay would be at if they only had their 10K collection?
Yeah,
Probably
do you
be
think they'd be higher if they never did Clay? Collaboration did Clay?
I think, I mean, it could have been, bro, but I think that what they actually built in Cardano, like they, and I said it before, is like people forget what they did before, like right now it's so fun in games and 1,000 projects dropping after, ADA coming in, and they're following people, interacting with each other, but it wasn't like that, bro, and I think that they deserve their credit, bro. They definitely deserve their credit more than people give them. It's their time, bro, and I know it's not everybody's favorite cup of tea, bro, but the time's gonna come. And I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't have a big ass
Influencer
playback
vibes.
by any means, bro. Like by any means, dog. Like I probably hold more ugly bros than I hold Angles and I hold Clays,
An influencer.
because of the shit that I had to do. I had bills to pay and everything, but nevertheless, I think Clays is where it's at, bro.
An influencer.
What was the original question before the Clay sidetrack about all? Oh, wait. Are we
He
still
said get
talking
you a
about
Clay,
that?
bro. He said to get you a Clay, bro. That's what he said.
So
The
are
question
you gonna
was,
wait
what do
there?
we think about the video?
okay,
The video.
so Cobra, what do you think about the video? The video, the music. What are you thinking about that video?
Well, I like the beat. I'm not gonna lie. I like the beat. It was really catchy. The lyrics were okay. The video was, well, it was kind of gimmicky, but I think it did its justice. It's not my favorite. It's not something like it's not like your everyday trap type of vibes. But hey,
I was waiting for that trap mention.
But it's pretty cool. It was okay.
What about you, Roy?
The champ is here.
It's cool. I'll be honest.
The champ is here.
I wouldn't bump it. I wouldn't bump it. Yeah.
No windows down, bumping that shit. Damn. Hey, Clay, you been bumping that song, bro? Been spreading the word?
I do, bro.
That's
I'm
a
bumping
question.
that shit. I do,
All right,
bro.
well, we
That's
want
on me,
video
bro.
because I don't
Repeat.
believe it, man.
Hemi,
Hey, Hector, what do you think?
Oh, Hecka. We're waiting. Why you gotta be sorry? I was just making sure we're making moves. Go ahead, Hecka.
I just felt like the claymation parts were pretty ugly, and it just made me think of, I just felt like Clay's, I don't know, it's kind of ugly.
Cool, look at your PFP, dog. Stop playing. Who's my NFT maker?
Hecka, it was no caress me down, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. That's right, Mr. Sublime.
You have a background in music. What did you think of the song? And then I know also Floor Price Guy has a background in music too. What do you guys think?
Me, the song itself, it was a great demonstration of skill, of rap skill, if that's what you're saying.
That song's been out for a minute, though. The song was like super new.
Well, exactly. What it was like, again, a promotional video that shows off what they're doing, who they got going with them, and again, let everybody know, again, they're current and they're doing this, and that, like, you know. And I'll get you back, D. Clay. Like, they stay current regardless of, and I know in the past we've talked about, like, okay, like, how did they get Snoop and all this, blah, blah, blah. The fact is, more people are going to pay attention to a project that is affiliated blatantly with a name, because you've seen other projects try to make a come up, and like in their Discord, they're like, yo, we got this homeboy that's about to rock our shit or whatever. And, you know, again, how much did they pay that person and how long did they really ride with that project to continue to promote that project or whatever? So again, like the song itself, okay. I don't even remember if Snoop was in it himself or if it was just the Clay version of Snoop. I don't know if you guys can tell me right or wrong.
Hey,
okay, thank you, Hecka.
It wasn't in it.
It was, bro. It wasn't him himself, but it was his actual.
Exactly. So it's like, you know, the intention of that video itself, I think was crispy. The intention was show the founder of Cardano sitting and chilling with a bunch of a variety of people, and all of these people are players in what they do. You know, you got Snoop and his kid, you got the Claymates, you got Charles, I think you got his sidekick up in that motherfucker too, and it's at least displaying, again, this culture, this community, all these different projects, all this, you know what I'm saying? So it served a purpose.
Yeah, I think it's legit.
Cleanly.
The way that, like, you go ahead, DK.
Bro, I was waiting.
Go ahead, bro.
Now, before you go, I just want to say one thing, right? Like what Stevie just said is that, yeah, it wasn't bar by bar, but it's Champ. It's not Snoop Dogg. I mean, you don't expect nothing from Champ, right? And then going into it too is that the same thing, right? Other projects have announced, hey, this is who I'm partnering with. I got this musician, but no one, absolutely no one in Cardano has said that has had an actual someone with a certain quote, like statue quote, rocking a PFP made out of your project. No one has done it. And I think that if we talk about people coming to Cardano from other places, Ethereum, like fucking influencers coming into Cardano, it's nothing compared to what this group of individuals is doing for the ecosystem going out.
Wait, you say nobody
Hold on, yeah.
Nobody has had somebody influential rock a PFP. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, that's what I said, bro.
Well, let me tell.
Shout out to Baron Davis.
Well,
Mr. Mag, Boss Cat Rocket Club.
Yeah, well, real quick.
Who's a New York Knick, bro? Who's a point guard, dog? You don't know who he is, bro? Come
Wait,
on,
you don't know Baron
Warriors?
Davis?
Get out of here, bro.
And yo, check it.
He's a basketball player, right? Okay, bro.
Yeah, he's a.
Okay.
Hey, I knew Baron Davis before I knew Champ. I'll just say that, D-Clay.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead,
who is he? I'm just saying, bro. Who is he? Like, who is he with, bro? Like, you're talking about basketball player that rocked it at the PFP for what? He never came into Cardano. He never did spaces with anybody. Cham has actually been doing stuff, bro. He never followed anyone from the community. Cham has been doing it. This is the thing, bro, that we're trying to put Clay into, like, nah, unless you're fucking Eminem, dog, dropping bar by bar, bro, beating all these rappers.
Okay, listen, D-Clay.
Okay.
Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you for a second. Let me holler at you. So check it out. Respectfully, I'm going to agree yet disagree. So, I agree what they've done with who they've done in regards to the Clay. Word up, and like who they've had representing them, and just like Roy said, like, you know, somebody representing other projects, this and that too. Well, I'm gonna tell you something else, and it's again what's done with it and how far it goes, because we've said before too, like, you know, whether you like them, whether you don't hold them or you have them, like certain projects, even like Boss Cats, right? They have gangsta volume in all the projects that they have their hands in, right? And I see that laughing face, but check it out, for real. That's respect, but I'm going to take you back. To like a year ago, right? Where a lot of these homies from the wild cards, who? Thanks, Roy.
Homies are relevant, dog, compared to like Snoop Dogg and his family.
So check it out. D Clay. I love you and family, and I know I got it. But check it out. So unfortunately, what Snoop has done with the Clay has been very helpful and has resonated all over the place and put them in the spotlight. But on the other end, Adapunks, check it out. So Adapunks, the progression
Bro,
was, yo, you gonna let me finish, or are you just gonna
you
keep
said
cutting me off?
You said Adapunks, dog. Come on, bro.
But there's a whole progression here. If you're gonna cut me off, I'm gonna have you mute up, just like Roy would make you do it. I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell my mom not to talk about you anymore, D Clay. I'm gonna say, Mom, don't talk about D Clay at this Thanksgiving dinner table.
Get him, little Ruthie. Get him, little Ruthie.
Don't even joke about that, Stevie.
I wouldn't. I take that back. So I'm sorry, D Clay. But no, check it though. So Adapunks, right? So I hollered at my boy Eric Bobo, and if y'all know anything about rap music, you got Eric Bobo is iconic in what's it called, Beastie Boys, and another
Cypress Hill.
that some might know as Cypress motherfucking Hill, right? So like Bobo, get him onto those fucking Adapunks, you welcome motherfuckers. And then as time progresses, the Adapunks did a link up with the Boss Cats, and I'm assuming due to that, Bobo got a Boss Cat up in that motherfucker, right? And now fast forward, I'm not looking at phones right now. I got too much shit going on with me and Roy in the whiskey bottle. But like for a hot minute, Be Real was rocking a Boss Cat for a hot minute, and not just like a day or two, but it was like I checked in off and on because, that's how I roll. I love fucking rap music. I was in a fucking Cypress video, motherfuckers. Y'all know that. But at that time, even a handful of months ago, dude was Boss Cat as a PFP. So sometimes, like, we see a lot with the Clays, Gangsta, and with the affiliation with Snoop, and again, the affiliate Charles and all that. Again, that's some blow up shit. But also, again, D Clay, I know I started at Adapunks, but the progression is you got fucking Be Real rocking a Boss Cat. Or was.
Well, see, like what I wanted to say was that, like kind of to in a way, like to piggyback off of what you're saying, like you have Snoop Dogg, and he has his hands on a lot of different projects, but he only has his hands in one Cardano project. So I think that like Snoop Dogg joining Cardano was huge because like in a way, like it solidified like, hey, Cardano is not a ghost chain. We got a celebrity coming over here. However, Snoop Dogg has been in many different projects on ETH, and doesn't mean that they're all successful. But what he's done for Cardano, and at the time when he did it, was absolutely huge.
Fuck yeah.
So like, I don't think like there's like, so I think there's like, does his partnership matter that much now? I mean, it depends on like what he's doing, but like, there's been like the hints and the rumors of like Eminem. So now let's like look at Eminem. What has he done? He's only, from my knowledge, I haven't looked into him at all, but all I know, Bored Apes.
And the Bored Apes retweeted, I believe.
They did.
I think the Bored Apes
Clay
page retweeted the video itself too.
Which is legit. So then like now, so let's say Eminem's only been with Bored Apes, he's only done anything with Bored Apes, but yeah, he comes into Clay. To me, and I'm Detroit, obviously going to rap Eminem, but besides all of that, to me, that makes more like, that means way more than Snoop Dogg coming in, because like Eminem only has his hand in what? Bored Apes and maybe another project or something like that, so like that's why I think like, like Snoop's been all around. Well, if Clay brings in that other person, I think that'd be huge, in my opinion.
Yo, real quick, D Clay, I can't believe you raised your hand. That's so nice.
But proper.
But to reset the room real quick, it's like 9:24 on my time. I don't know about y'all's time. And what we do, don't look surprised. What we do in about 5 minutes, we're hitting end. Goodbye. Bye-bye. You tell him, Cobra. You know what we say at that point. It's like, what? So
he wrote the lyrics.
That's in 5 minutes, but then we kill it, and then we start it up and refill it and make it a good time all over again, uncut, unrecorded. And you know what happens. Check your DMs. But go ahead, D. Clay.
Hey, before we just move on to the next subject and we move on to the next phase, I just do want to give two observations that I just noticed, right? Going back to Adapunks, bro. just real quick, bro, not to, anybody, but you got a 10K collection with 2,700 owners at a 1.12 million volume, 46th floor, right? That's Punks, bro, with the Eric Boshin. Yeah, Clay Nation, bro. 10K collection, 4,300 owners, 30 million in volume at a 3,350 floor. This is the thing, bro, that, and I'm going to keep saying it, bro, is that, yeah, you had other dude walking his boss cat, but his bio, they're not six. And that's the thing that I'm talking about, bro, that it's been there. And as much as we don't want to see it, bro, if we're going to give credit to everybody else, the credit needs to go there the most, bro, because they done it. And again, it's not everybody's cup of tea or whatnot, but the numbers are there, bro, and the numbers online.
Last question, D.
Snoop's
Clay.
bio really quick. Snoop's bio doesn't have anything about Clay's on there. I just checked.
And what kind of tea do you drink, D. Clay? Because you've brought up it's not your cup of tea twice tonight, maybe even 3 times. So all your cups of tea, how do you drink your tea, D. Clay? What's good? You drink? How does it go over there?
No, I'm drinking whiskey right now, bro.
Okay.
Wait, you don't drink
Texas?
Texas whiskey.
I think it all goes back to what Stevie was saying. It's not so much who you get to rock your PFP, but it's how far they take it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I just pushed back on your original statement, D. Clay, which was what other project has had an influence to rock a PFP when there's been thousands, bro? I mean, fucking Mad Dogs had 2 Chainz. Remember that?
Bro, but the thing is that you're mentioning things were just to like throw things out there, bro. But
No, I'm not mentioning things to throw things out here, but
you
made a broad statement. But D. Clay, you made a broad statement saying,
you're telling me,
okay,
no,
bro.
I'm asking, bro,
I understand where you're coming from. I just pushed back.
2 Chainz rock the
Just a
PFP.
poquito, bro. I'm about.
D. Clay.
Let's also too not forget that rock and a PFP is a little different than because we don't know what's going on with Snoop's metaverse. Like we don't know what's going on with Bake Nation and stuff. So like we don't, you can't like just go straight off of a rock and a PFP.
No, I'm agreeing with what D. Clay is saying, bro. I'm just pushing him back on his broad
bro, but you're saying
generalization of what you said, bro.
The thing is that
I'm about to hit the outro, dog.
You
Let's
just call
go.
it a physical
Peace out. Much
challenge, bro.
love, everybody.
Just keep pushing with
We on
it.
and recorded. I'm about to rip this shit apart.
Come on, dog.
Yo, Roy, before you hit play on that, we have the Boo, who we haven't seen in a hot minute. I know that you had that soundbite for him. And, I know it came off of the soundboard for a little while because it needed more space. We're going to have to bring it back if he's going to be showing up more often. Hands up. What's good, brother? Because we got a minute and a half before we kill it and then refill it. What's popping?
Just kicking it in Philly. Just checking it. I didn't weigh my turkey food. And I love me some Clays. But I think that
I think he meant Malibu, bro.
Oh. Well, I thought he took my name off the thing. He called me Boo, and I was like, all right. If he took Bowie off the soundboard, I was about to cry, but it's all good.
Bowie.
Nah, we can't get rid of Baba Booey, bro. We got Baba Booey, but we also got Malibu.
That vibe, that Baba Booey vibe.
All right, I'll pass it to Malibu. All right.
What's up? What's up, motherfuckers? How's it going?
Malibu going? How you doing?
Wait. Not, you guys,
what did you do yesterday?
You guys are
what did you eat?
What's up, bitches? Oh, shit.
What did you eat and what did you do yesterday?
Oh, shit. I spatchcocked a turkey, and it's all gone. It was wonderful.
How many pounds?
13, 14 pounds.
My man. That's a special number, I guess.
Hell yeah. My son. They keep saying. 13, 14 pound turkey. My son works at Honey Baked Ham, so he brought on a 13, 14 pound ham. So we were eating.
Wait a second. He brought the ham. You hear that floor price guy? We're bringing bacon back.
That's right. I told Ada girl today. I said, it's gonna be sad when our kids grow up and they don't work at Honey Baked Hams anymore, and we don't get free hams. But hey, it's all good.
Wait. Who did you tell this to?
Ada girl.
Woo! That's right now. You've seen the pictures. That's right. You've seen all those. Okay, Roy, we got to cut it out because, real quick, Malibu, It's great to have you up here. Come back in a handful of minutes. Bowie,
Oh, hell yeah.
Sorry for the confusion. That was all Roy's fault. He fucked it all up. It wasn't me. I wasn't the one who fucked anything up. That's right. I said Hemi. But listen, I'm going to reset the room and then end this room right now. That's right. Because, Roy, hit that shit. We're going to do this shit all over again in about a minute. That means that we're going to go and come
There was
back.
the delay. I didn't know what was going on. Oh, man, brother. But you hold it down. I gave you the napkin results, bro. You just gotta, you people was on the napkin. You gotta have it, bro.
Thank you for listening to Wild Cards. Please rate and review and share the podcast. The more the merrier. And until next time, have a kick-ass day. Thanks for listening.